Today is March 2nd, and my rheumatologist changed my medication. Took me off of Enbrel and put me on Neurontin and a couple of other medications. I felt better yesterday, but I still had localized pain, I guess it's called. Not necessarily in my joints, but here and both sides of my neck. My hands have been swollen. You can see a little bit, although my doctor says that they're not swollen. But I do feel numbness and tingling and tightness in my hands and in my feet. This morning I did wake up with my shoulder hurting really, really bad. My left shoulder and my right hip that goes from the front of my groin, he says, but I don't think it's my groin. Kind of like a horseshoe, like this. And then I'm having back spasms also on my right side. So even though I just woke up, I feel exhausted from being asleep. I don't know how to describe it. Like I said, I did feel somewhat better yesterday. I was able to drive a bit, but today my elbows hurt and my left ankle and my left knee hurt and my right hip. I had slight restless leg syndrome last night, but not enough to make me be up walking. I was in bed by 9:30, but I didn't go to sleep until maybe almost midnight. I want to start recording myself video recording myself because I do forget. I am forgetting when I'm hurting, why I'm hurting, how long I'm hurting, how the pain shifts from one day to the next. Some days I'm using my walker, some days I'm using my cane. Some days I'm not using anything because I feel good for 2-3 days. But then I'll do something and it throws me off for sometimes even a week, where I'm having a flare or episode or whatever you want to call it. I feel tired, but if I don't get up, I feel worse. So I do find it necessary for me to pop my wrists, otherwise they're stiff. And my feet, when I wake up, they're just about like this. And if I forget to stretch them, I'm in excruciating pain, especially with my left heel. So anyway, this is my first video, and I'm going to try to record every day for the next 30 days so I can explain to my doctor with a bit more sense to it somehow. Also, like this part of my head will be my right side of my skull that hurts. And my tips of my fingers are very tender. I can feel them, but they feel tingly and tight. And so do my toes. Sometimes I'm dropping things because I don't have the right sensation, I guess. I have to be very careful with hot water or super hot water or super cool water with my hands and my feet. So anyways, this is my first video, and I hope that it makes sense to whoever sees it, and hopefully to myself too. And it'll remind me that I really am sick and it's not all in my head. I really am sick when I wake up, and sometimes I'm sick all day. Sometimes I have mild pain all over. Sometimes it's in one spot or another. Sometimes it's one side and the other side is okay, and sometimes it's both, where I'm having to use my cane, and then it's not enough, so I have to use the walker where I'm more straight, and then my hands hurt from putting pressure. So this is very difficult for me to not explain, but for me to get across to people how much this is taking over. It's very frustrating, and it makes me want to just cry and give up, but I won't, because of my grandkids. I love my grandbabies. I'm trying so hard to be well so that I can be a part of my babies. So anyway, today is March the 2nd, and this is my first video, and this is Yolanda Cortez. Thank you.